The narrative text provided is non-story content. It outlines the concept of biblical civil disobedience, supported by examples from scripture and history, principles guiding such disobedience, and reflection questions for personal consideration. Across history, biblical civil disobedience highlights faith's enduring moral compass against contrary governmental edicts. It implores not rebellion for rebellion's own sake, nor desires of chaos. Instead, it is the choice to obey divine denotation over earthly doctrine when caught amidst an unholy impasse. What is it that drives one to the line between allegiance to law and loyalty to one's sacred tenets? In the ancient expanse of Egypt, where Hebrew lives were shackled to servitude, Shifra and Puah, honorable midwives, faced a harrowing decree by Pharaoh. The Egyptian king's lips ushered the command to end the fragile breaths of newborn Hebrew boys. It was a mandate that clawed at their convictions. These women, however, dared to defy him, placing the sanctity of innocent life above the king's commands. Their choice was not born of rebellion, but of reverence to their Creator, who spoke long before Pharaoh issued his edicts. Thou shalt not murder. The cloth of courage wrapped tightly around their faith, they let the baby boys live. The consequence of their defiance was blessing, as this God they feared watched over them, gifting them families of their own. Now look upon Daniel, a captive in Babylon's embrace, yet a spirit unyielding in homage to God. A law signed into perilous permanence by King Darius dictated that supplication could reach no ears but his own. Defying this civil ordinance meant the specter of lion's den loomed large and threatening. Yet Daniel, unwavering, continued his thrice daily prayers, exposed to judgment in an upstairs chamber, windows open toward Jerusalem. He chose to keep his allegiance to the Almighty, though his path led to lions. In the furnace of trial, by tactile thread of fiery demise, stood Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Golden statue before them, the king's command was absolute: worship or perish. The three responded with fidelity unbending, trusting God over sovereign dictate, their deliverance wrought by divine intervention untouched by flames. Turning into the steps of another time, enveloped by the dawn of Christianity's birth, the apostles found themselves shackled by opposition. Arrested, commissioned to silence by men of power, yet audibly they declared, "We must obey God rather than human beings." Released with warning, imprisoned repeatedly, their mouths spilled forth the gospel unfettered by earthly threats. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss our next awesome adventure. See you in the next video.